I am Rocky Dickerson with Realty One Group. So, the Las Vegas real estate recession, what's really going on? Well, yes, prices are down slightly. Yes, inventory is up a bit. And yes, interest rates are up a bit. So, what does all this equal? Does this mean no one's going to be able to sell homes? Does this mean now is not the time to buy? No, now is the time to take a breath, look at the facts, and see what's really going on. Because remember, there are markets where prices are going up. There are markets where prices are going down. But there's no such thing as a bad market. There's only bad strategies for the market that you're in. So let's take a look at what's really going on, why they're calling this a real estate recession, and the strategies that you should use to take advantage of it. For the report, what we take a look here is at the news, starting with the National Association of Home Builders CEO, quoted on July 28th as saying, "We're headed into recession." Put on top of that, the Commerce Department announcing the gross domestic product decreased at an annual rate of 0.9% for the second quarter in a row. 2 quarters in a row of a negative GDP is widely regarded as a signal the economy has gone into recession. Now, since World War II, housing has led every recession. This is why so many people are concerned about the falling price of real estate in Las Vegas. Now, on July 29th, there was advice that was published for home sellers. And what it said in the assent is, price your home reasonably from the start, address small repairs before listing your home, and don't go it alone. Hire an experienced real estate agent, especially one that's been through a market like this before. Now, taking a look at our next item, what we have here is that on August the 2nd, there was a news report from CNN stating the sales of new construction homes were down below 2019 levels, and mortgage applications had dropped to their lowest level in 22 years. The same experts also report that neither home prices or mortgage rates are expected to plummet. Inventory will rise, as will mortgage rates. Affordability may be an issue, just not for the same reasons that we're used to seeing in the past. Redfin also announced that around 60,000 home purchase agreements fell through in the prior month. That's about 14.9% of all the homes that went under contract in June. Now, on August the 5th, what we see is that unemployment figures improved slightly. Unemployment now at the lowest level since the pandemic began. So basically, we got back our old jobs. The majority of the new jobs are in leisure and hospitality. This is a great sign for Las Vegas. Now, due to the promising unemployment figures, pressure will now be back on the Fed to raise interest rates again. So thus, we're going to see higher rates in the future. On August 10th, the Labor Department released new consumer price index figures showing inflation at 8.5%. Again, more pressure for the Fed to raise rates. While fuel costs have begun to lower slightly, other consumer goods are still on the rise. And due to wage inflation, economists are concerned more prices may rise to pay for those new higher wages. For the real estate outlook, what we see here in Las Vegas is this. In July of 22, sales of single-family houses were down by 38.4%. Condominium and townhome sales were down by 30.6%. Prices of houses only dropped 3.1%. Condos only dropped by 2.9%. So the market is still fairly strong right there. For the 7 days ending August 5th, we had 1,329 new listings that came on the market. 1,855 listings that decreased their prices, and only 593 sold. What does this tell us? Price it right on day one. Overpriced listings will not sell. In fact, you'll have to reduce your price later after your home already has a bad reputation. What's on the horizon? Well, while the sales are slowing in Las Vegas, still 83.6% of all houses sold are selling within 30 days. The Las Vegas economy shows an 8.2% increase in the average weekly wages here in our town. While prices have risen sharply in the last 2 years, the majority of the rise simply reacquires the loss of the 2008 market crash. Taking a look here, we see that with just a 3% annual increase in value, a $460,000 home today would have only been $278,308 back in 2005. Thus, as you can see from this example, there was less than a 3% annual appreciation rate. The ups and downs. Well, there's no such thing as a bad market, only bad strategy. Make sure you aren't looking to do day trading on your house. Buy a home to live in for 3 to 7 years. Prices and terms have softened recently, and history shows they should soften further in August and September as the summer move for families comes to a close. Interest rates have softened recently, and better programs have come out that were designed for higher interest rates that are actually a huge bargain and a great buy today. Advice? Very simple. Sellers who want to sell their home for tens of thousands of dollars more than its actual value, they'll end up expiring off the market and they get a bad reputation. To sell fast, price it right on the first day. We still have some homes getting multiple offers. Buyers will find great buys available in the next 2 months. The key is to be fully qualified before you look so you can take full advantage of what you do find. And further, headlines create ratings. Don't let the media put you into a panic. I heard one guy say he wouldn't touch Las Vegas real estate with a 10-foot pole. Well, he'll be the big loser. Trust me, there's a lot of bargains, a lot of great opportunities. Selling or buying a home isn't a hobby. Sell or buy if you're motivated for your own needs. Again, this is not day trading. For more information about your home and how this may affect you, call me, Rocky Dickerson, at 702-743-7625. Email rocky@rockysalesvegas.com. And please subscribe to my video channel.